Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a few weeks since I've given an update, so I'm glad to be able to connect with you again today. We are so fortunate to be in the state of Massachusetts that has built and expanded many programs to respond to COVID-19. This includes one of the most robust testing networks in the nation, a first-class contact tracing network, strengthened programs to provide appropriate care for older adults and staff at long-term care facilities, hospital, preparedness plans, stockpiles of PPE supplies, health and safety requirements to protect teachers and students as schools reopen, and a cautious, phased approach to resume business activity. For us in Newburyport, we continue to remain resolute in management of this coronavirus. I am confident in our commitment to ensure our readiness as we head into the fall and winter. Since the start of this pandemic last March, we have had a total of 134 positive cases in Newburyport and currently have 5 active cases. It is important to note that our community is currently designated as a green zone or lower risk, while some communities have been placed in the red zone or highest risk due to significant increases in COVID-19 cases, resulting in restrictions to expand their reopening under the current state guidelines. We've worked so hard to open the community safely, and with your help and vigilance in wearing a mask, social distancing, and hand washing, we can continue to move forward. Thank you. A month into the start of the academic year, I am pleased to advise that we have been able to successfully stay on course with the school's reopening plan in spite of a handful of cases that have been reported involving students, athletes, and staff. We have also had to quarantine students this past week who may have been in contact with positive cases. However, with our overall case counts remaining low and well managed within the school system, we plan, banning no significant changes, to continue with an expanded plan of more in-person learning in the next several weeks. Getting our kids back to the classroom is something we believe is critically important to our success and our children's successes. Our city continues its commitment to the well-being of our retail, restaurants, and small businesses within Newburyport during this economic crisis from the ongoing COVID-19 public health emergency. We are now in step 2 of phase 3 in reopening the economy. And with the beautiful fall outdoor weather, we can still currently get out and be active. So please go outside and support our local stores and restaurants. They really need us at this time more than ever. We are still accepting grant applications for the $400,000 grant awarded by the Department of Housing and Community Development. The program provides $10,000 grants to income-qualified small businesses with 5 or fewer employees to pay for rent, a mortgage, employee wages, and technical assistance. Applications will continue to be accepted until the grant money is dispersed. We encourage all eligible businesses to apply. Please visit the city website and go to the Small Business Relief Grants, now available. It's on our homepage, and you can apply online. We encourage every eligible business to apply, and we also will offer technical assistance if you need so. We also still have grant funding available for small businesses and residential renters affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So the Residential Assistance Program is offered through the Affordable Housing Trust and has made available up to 3 months of rent for residential renters. Those interested can contact Pettingill House directly at pettengillhouse.org. We're beginning the selection process for the membership in our new Newburyport Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Alliance, or in short, the DEA Alliance. The Alliance will focus on racial equity issues in our community and carry out a thorough review of city policies, services, and ordinances, as well as inequities in community systems. The group will also report clear recommendations, including ways in which successes will be measured. Local political, religious, business, and community advocates will be represented. We are thrilled to have a pool of over 50 stakeholders to consider. Emphasis will be placed on choosing members that represent diversity based on age, gender, race, sexual orientation, religion, education, and income. We expect to announce the group in early November. Though Tuesday's rain was a step in the right direction for the current drought conditions we've been experiencing, we are still not able to lift the water restrictions just yet, though we're working on it. Outdoor watering is allowed from 6 to 9 a.m. and 6 to 9 p.m. An odd, even day schedule continues based on your resident's home address. These restrictions are necessary to ensure ample supply for the community. Our Department of Public Services Water Division is also completing flushing of the city's water system by the end of this month. Thank you to everyone for your patience and cooperation as we work to maintain the integrity of our water system and deliver the highest quality water we can to everyone. Please continue to check the DPS website for flushing schedules and know if you experience brown water, it will dissipate within 24 hours. Last week, we made significant progress with Reservation Terrace shoreline on Plum Island. With great planning and coordination, our Department of Public Services and contractor TW Excavating were able to construct the double row of super sacks along Reservation Terrace over the course of 3 days. We anticipate the new super sack wall will provide much needed temporary protection for this upcoming winter storm season. The super sacks will be utilized until the Merrimack River dredging project occurs that will provide more long-term protection in the near future with a new dune and berm. Early voting for the election begins this week, starting Saturday, October 17th, and ending on Friday, October 30th, 2020. It will be held at the Senior Community Center at 331 High Street. Please go to the cityofnewburyport.com/city clerk's website and then click on Election News for the link and hours. Face coverings are required at the center and social distancing guidelines will be in place. On Tuesday, November 3rd, voting will occur from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at your usual ward polling places. For all registered voters who completed ballots in order to hand deliver and place your ballot in the secure mailbox located on the front steps of City Hall at 60 Pleasant Street. Again, we are receiving many hand-delivered ballots this way, and we encourage you to do so. Voting is one of the most impactful things you can do for yourself and your community. And your vote always matters, so please vote. This is also a good time to remind everyone to fill out the census for 2020. The census provides a snapshot of our community, who we are, where we live, and so much more. The results help communities make critical decisions around new schools, clinics, roads, and services for families, older adults, and children, just to name a few. The 2020 census is closing tonight at midnight. If you have not completed your census, please do so today. You can complete your questionnaire online at www.2020census.gov. And please know, the U.S. Census Bureau is bound by law to protect answers and keep them strictly confidential. In case you have not heard of the plans for Halloween this year, please know that we've spent a lot of time and resource to assess our position on celebration of this holiday. We have coordinated activities with our neighboring communities and police departments to ensure our residents take the utmost precautions for their Halloween celebrations. Trick-or-treating will take place this year between 5:30 and 7:30 on Saturday evening, October 31st. Traditional trick-or-treating is strongly discouraged, however. Should residents decide to participate in trick-or-treating, they are encouraged to take precautions, wear masks and gloves, observe good hygiene, including hand washing and the use of alcohol-based sanitizers. Be outside of your home and offer individually wrapped candy in bags. Those who do not wish to participate in trick-or-treat are asked to shut off their outdoor lights as an indicator. I want to emphasize that trick-or-treat is a higher risk activity, even when taking precautions, as I just stated. Costume parties with groups are also high risk and strongly discouraged. We urge our residents to follow the CDC and state guidelines, take all precautions, and be safe celebrating Halloween this year. We appreciate your patience and cooperation with the closure of City Hall to the public these past months. We've had to make facility modifications that needed to be completed, in addition to some extensive air quality testing in our older facilities, including City Hall. These precautions have been necessary to reduce the potential for airborne transmission of the virus as part of the larger strategy that we all know includes social distancing, wearing face covers, surface cleaning and disinfecting, and hand washing. We are currently planning to open City Hall and other city buildings to the public on or around November 9th. More information will be forthcoming on offices reopening, schedule, and access. In the interim, please continue to conduct much of your business as you have, online, by mail, or by phone. You can also call ahead and make an appointment. The library is open for limited browsing and by appointment for computer use, printing, scanning, faxing, and copying, as well as our patio pickup service of books, ordered online or by phone. Please look to their website for further information. Our staff at the Senior Center is working hard to reopen the center in early November and to offer more programming. We will be able to share more information on this in the next several weeks. Lastly, the virus has been in our midst since last winter. It's hard to believe as we approach our next winter. But our best defenses are still these: wear a mask, keep your distance, wash your hands, and please stay home when you are sick. Because of the great collective efforts of so many of us in Newburyport, we are currently seeing a very low transmission rate of this virus. Let's stay strong and vigilant. We will get through the fall and winter together. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice evening.